What's up? Oh, wait. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Kramer and Jess Uncensored. Everybody's back, by the way. Sorry about last week. We had a week last week. I mean, we had a week last week. Jess was sick, and
I guess I caught the flu.
yeah, you had the flu. If you're pooping, it's the flu. That's what I always say. Like, if that is the telltale sign of like
I assume I had the flu.
Yeah,
if diarrhea is involved.
If it's coming out either end, it's
yeah,
the flu.
Definitely the flu.
Which I thought you maybe had what I had at first, but I wasn't pooping. So, yeah, welcome to Uncensored. I don't have the disclaimer from my mom yet, so she's actually in Knoxville right now with a baby, so fun. I won't get it today either. What's this little disclaimer we like to give to the people in case you're just tuning in? Because some of y'all come over to the podcast for the first time. By the way, this is our 5-year anniversary of the show, and the podcast actually started before the radio show. Remember that we were recording?
Oh yeah, that's true.
We did. We started the podcast before the radio show even started. So happy 5-year anniversary of Kramer and Jess Uncensored.
Yeah.
So some of y'all hop in at any point. If you've been listening to we're probably close to, can you see the episodes on how many episodes we have on there?
We stopped doing
like the numbers, but can you see like what does it show? Because I know
Grace is here, Tina's here, Isabel's here. Hey y'all.
Can you see how many episode numbers so on there? Anyway, it doesn't matter, but lots.
We have very advanced podcasting technology here.
But anyway, you guys have been here for a while. What's the disclaimer there for those that are hopping in for the first time?
Yeah, so the Uncensored, if you're jumping in for the first time, thank you for being here. Just your warning though, Uncensored is like the close friends feature on Instagram, where like you're pretty particular on who you share everything with, and that's kind of how Uncensored is too.
Also, the show's live on YouTube. I can't even tell you when. It's supposed to be Wednesday mornings, 10-ish Eastern time, 7 a.m. West Coast time, or maybe never. Maybe never. It may be different days of the week. We don't know. Just subscribe, Kramer and Jess on YouTube as well, so you can come be a part of it. What are you talking about with phrases that make people better?
I was just thinking about like, okay, because there are certain things I feel that like when people say to you, and they can be complete strangers, but if they say something to you, you're immediately like, oh, like we're friends, or like even though I don't know you, I trust you a little bit. Mm-hmm. And it's because whenever someone says I got you, and it's especially coming from like a stranger, like for example, yesterday I was dropping off stuff at Goodwill, and you have to like stay in your car, and like they open the trunk and stuff like that, and they were like taking the bags out of my car. Yeah. And I was like, could I possibly use your guys' like recycling bin? Like I have some empty boxes, could I put that in there? And he was like, I got you. And I was like, you do got me.
You're like this.
It's almost like a hit in the chest where it's like, I don't know, I can't explain it, but
no
it's like
problem.
Anytime, like if I hear no problem, I'm like, okay, I see you on Easter.
Right.
If I hear I got you, we're having dinner at my house. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's a big difference between those two.
And I just noticed like. I think it's especially like when strangers do it, where it's like, oh, I got you. It's like like, damn, like you don't have to get me, but you do.
But you did.
And it's like a safeness level. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Did you hug the guy at the Goodwill?
But now it's like I feel like I know him. So now it's like next time I see him, and that's another thing too. No, but that's another thing too, where it's like, especially when it's like strangers, and once somebody says that to each other, you don't even have to know each other's names, but like all of a sudden it's this kind of like quiet relationship that begins. And so, and I donate a lot of stuff to Goodwill quite often. Yeah. And so I feel like anytime I'll see him after that, I'll be like, hey man, how you doing?
He's gonna be like, who are you?
Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I do. I'm trying to think though of other examples of that where it's like
what are some things that like if they're said to you, it almost feels like a warm blanket.
I know. Like if they're like slay, or like something that's like gay coded.
Yeah.
If it's like gay coded, I'm like, this is a safe space.
I thought you said gang coded. I'm like, are people throwing gang words at y'all?
I think that's a good way to put it, Charlotte. It's like there's certain phrases or words that immediately make you feel like it's a safe space.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
And for me, if someone says I got you, I feel like it's a safe space.
If someone says slay to me, I'm not gonna trust them at that point. I'm not like if it's
it's different for everyone. It's different for everybody. Clearly,
slay for me is not gonna be like if you say it to me, it's fine. if I go, let's just say, for example, I think it's going to be different in different circumstances.
And for different people, like I think I got you means something to me because that's what me and like my best friends say to each other at home. So it's like you know what I'm saying?
But like let's put these terms in different circumstances. Like for example, if I go to the doctor.
Dude, if I go to the doctor and my doctor says I got you, I fucking believe them so hard. But if my doctor said I got you, my walls would immediately go down. I'm not gonna lie.
What if your doctor said slay?
I would be like, clock it, baby.
Like slay the house down boots.
Yes, and I would be like, I'm in good hands. I think I would truly.
If my doctor says slay to me, I'm instantly I'm out of there. Like I'm done. I'm out. There's no way I could trust that.
That's funny.
Like Charlotte says it to me, and I'm like, okay, fine. Like my 28-year-old producer, I'm okay with that. My doctor said, my mechanic says it to me, I'm not taking my car there anymore.
I would love that even more.
No, like you're not working on my car if you're saying slay. I just can't handle that. Like, how about this? You're the person doing your taxes. You're like, hey, here's all my stuff, and they're like slay, and I'm like,
I would know it's handled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything you're throwing at me is only making me feel more secure in slay.
I wish I'd known this topic was coming out. I would have done more words of like affirmation, words of like got this, so we could have like gone through to feel like, because again, some of these work well with some people and they don't work well with others.
But that's the point. It's all based on you. It's literally so personal because there's certain things that I'm sure that you think are fine that are going to make me feel like I don't trust you.
Because like I got you. Like I don't want my doctor saying that to me either.
I would. Trust would be so incredible if like someone, especially in situations like that too, where it's like a doctor or my lawyer. If my lawyer was like, "I fucking got you," no, that's fine. I'd be like, "Let's fucking go."
Lawyer, I'm fine with. Lawyer, I got you. Now, what about lawyer says slay? Are you okay with that?
Oh yeah, if he was like, if she was like, "We're about to slay this shit," and I'm like, "Let's fucking go. Get me my money, girl."
Yeah, okay. I'll give you another one. I'll give you another.
Elwood's coded.
Your pastor at church says slay.
I would feel the safest I've ever felt with a pastor. In fact,
absolutely.
I would know there is no sketchy anything going on there.
How about this? And we're gonna get a little serious here for a second. Let's say that like someone that you love has passed away. You're going to tour funeral homes. And the funeral director says slay.
Oh, and you're like picking out. Honestly, I think that would be so helpful for the mood.
And they're like slay.
I think that would be actually very helpful.
I fear none of these have been a red flag to me.
I'm not picking that funeral. No, I got you. I would be okay with a funeral director saying I got you. Slay.
I know is like let's say I've passed away and Garage Boy is like looking for like what are they called, like coffins or whatever, caskets for me. And if like someone there was like, she would literally slay in this, I would pray. And I know my husband for a fact would be like, I know my wife would want you to be in charge of her funeral. You're hired immediately. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I really do.
Yeah. I know he would be like, so you clearly have to be in charge of this because this is a sign.
I'm trying to think what other words would be like a green flag as like a stranger. Like what else would make me feel safe?
Yeah.
I got you. I'm asking ChatGPT and I got you.
Let us know what Chatty says.
Are okay for some people to say, but not others. Like
we're really going along on this journey.
Versus
hey Marcy, hey Tina, hey YouTube.
Give us a list
or like if they were like yes queen.
Oh yeah, if I hear a yes queen, I'm immediately like I'm disarmed.
Like
disarmed. That's a good way to put it.
That's what it does. There's just like certain words, certain phrases where I'm like, oh, okay.
It instantly brings you to like that level of like familiar comfort.
Yeah.
Despite them being like a stranger.
It makes me take off like my work voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I can talk normally. You know what I mean?
By the way, when you guys wonder what we use ChatGPT
for,
this is the kind of shit we use ChatGPT for the show. Nothing beneficial, just shit like this. Yes, Queen's a great example. Slay. It's giving. It's giving.
Yes.
It's giving. Who is okay for it's giving and who's not? So your doctor. If your doctor's like it's giving cancer.
I fear I would like literally hire them immediately. I think I would. I'd be like, clearly, if these are the end of my days, I want them spent with you.
If I ever have to be diagnosed with something that's like gonna be horrible and traumatizing, like that, I actually think that's the only way I would want it
That's
broken
the only
to
kind
me.
of person I could
I'm
be
not
with.
going to that doctor.
You know,
I'm not. But like, y'all, this is the problem. Is like,
or no, it's like it's giving. We need to get surgery. Like I would immediately. I'd be like, I am here with you, like, and you're here with
Queen.
me, and like, let's fucking do
It's
this.
giving blood clot.
Yeah. I would trust them more. I don't know
but like,
why I
you
would
know,
trust them more.
you know, Kay that works for our show.
Yeah.
Kay does some social media
miss
stuff.
her.
God, I miss her too.
That's
Kay.
like how she talks. But I feel like her generation,
Yes.
like that's how the doctors are going to talk.
Oh, and I will trust them so
like
wholeheartedly.
when she goes to the doctor, that's how they're going to talk to each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
But okay, so let's keep doing It's Giving. Pastor.
It's giving. It's too late for the epidural.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, like that's gonna
I
be a
would
thing.
love.
I'm not going pastor.
It's giving
It's-
the resurrection.
Yes.
It's giving Ash Wednesday.
Oh my gosh! If someone was like, "It's giving Jesus," I immediately would be like,
Yes.
"Period."
It's giving communion.
I love that. I really love that. I do.
Wait, this
I'm
would,
not
this
going
would
there.
fix my religious
Hang on,
trauma.
hang
I
on,
think
hang on.
I would go to that church.
Hang on.
Can't even Carly
There
says,
it
"Good
is.
morning, starshine. The earth says hello."
Stop, that's so cute.
I love that so much.
It's giving the rapture.
Sonia.
Sonia, that was so funny.
That is so.
Imagine
funny.
walking outside and like everyone's gone and you're like,
It's giving the
"Oh, it's
rapture."
giving
I love that.
Okay. All right. These are fun.
But that's what I'm
How about
saying.
politicians? A politician. Would you vote for the politician that says
It's giving corruption.
It's giving corruption.
Yes.
Yeah, I would
You would.
Fastest vote.
You would vote for that one?
immediately.
I can't say that I would vote for. We'll stay with It's Giving. Pilot, you're about to take off on a flight. It's giving.
It's giving. I can
it's
get you there in
giving-
3 hours.
It's
instead
giving
of 4.
turbulence. It's giving turbulence. Are you worried before you take off if your pilot says it's giving turbulence?
That's the only one that's frightened me so far.
I would love it. I would, because it's like, honestly,
This is the dumbest conversation.
there's nothing
this
else
is a
we can
5-year
do.
anniversary show, and this is what we're fucking giving them right now.
yes, this is what we are
It's giving
giving.
5-year anniversary.
Literally.
Okay, hang
What
on.
about your local radio show hosts?
Literally.
What if they
God.
talked like that?
Please turn this episode off. I'm so sorry. This is what we came up with for today.
I love it.
A therapist. You sit down with a therapist, and your therapist is like,
It's giving trauma,
It's
girl.
giving childhood trauma. I would do that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I would
That's
love
the
that.
best.
That one's fine with me. A news anchor. You sit down to watch the news, and
It's giving thunderstorms.
But yeah, or like
Sign me up.
It's giving World War III. Like would you
Yeah.
trust that news source?
Absolutely, I would. Absolutely.
Be an interesting way for news to be broke. It would definitely depend on the subject, how weird it felt. But
At this point,
for
why
like
not?
weather, that's hilarious.
HR manager. You sit down, you get called into HR, and it's like it's giving unemployed.
Yeah. Dude, at this point, it's like, why? Because you know why? It's like, it's so unserious, but it is what it is. Like, you have no other choice. You know what I
Right?
mean? It'd be like, damn, you're right. I guess I will go
It's
get my
giving
things.
unemployment.
Yeah.
Like, would you'd be okay with that?
Yeah.
It'd be better than like the fake like HR smell where they're like,
Oh my God.
That's what I
sorry, we
mean.
have to let you go. And
That's
it's
what I
like,
love about these phrases
if
is
they were
that
just
like
straight up,
it
yeah.
immediately takes away the fakeness. I would
Mhm.
rather have sincere unseriousness than complete fake ass shit.
That's kind of a really good take.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
a whole list of. We could sit here all day with this. I mean,
Pick one more favorite. They're so funny.
I'm like dead ass. You want to do dead ass? We'll
Oh,
do dead ass. Okay.
Please give me
So
dead ass.
we'll do dead ass, and
God,
we'll
I
go down
love
the
it.
list again. Your pastor, dead ass. He rose from the dead, dead ass.
I'd be like, he in fact did. In fact, yeah.
You're gonna go to that church?
Yes.
A pastor cursing in church would be really funny.
Yeah.
I think I go to that church.
Yeah.
I think I would.
Sound chill.
Yeah. I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay. Doctor, dead ass.
Yeah, no, like dead ass. If you don't get on this medication, I swear to God, I'd be like, you're right.
You're gonna die,
You're
dead
right.
ass.
Yeah.
You're right. Thank you. Because dead ass is so serious.
Okay, what
Yeah.
if now we're not gonna be able to answer this, but let's try. Like, what if your kid's teacher used dead ass?
Oh my
like,
God. I would love them so. I'd be like, thank you. This is the
Yeah.
kind of person I want teaching my child.
And I feel like the kids would actually listen.
no, so do I.
Okay, you know
So
what's
do I.
funny to imagine though? The funeral director for this one.
No.
Like,
What would you do? Would you pick that funeral home for your parent?
No, again, no. I think it's for me. I have to. It's like if they went to Garage Boy and they were like, she dead ass would fucking be obsessed with this, and he'd be like, I know she would. You're right. She
Her
would
dead
be
ass
obsessed with
would
it.
dead ass love it.
I want that one.
I think we've taken this too far.
Deadass is my favorite, but that also
Deadass is
adds to my
good.
list of like, I got you. Whenever I hear someone say deadass, I'm like, hell yeah, okay.
I think we've gone
Okay.
too far
This
with
was
this
an
now.
excellent
It was,
exploration.
you know, I
I'm
didn't know where
sorry.
this was going to go, but it really went somewhere terrible. Way
Deadass.
worse than I thought it was going to go with. So thank you for
It went wonderfully.
putting up. Y'all, there's a new Instagram feature that we never should have gotten, and now that I've seen what I've seen, I don't know how to unsee this, and we'll talk about it right after the break, okay? Have you seen this feature where like it shows you what reels your friends are liking?
Are you sorry. Let me take out this cough drop.
Why do you have a cough drop in the middle of the podcast?
Because I've been like popping him in and popping him out when I'm talking. So I thought that like I
Oh.
had like 5 seconds of no talking. So forgive me. Do you mean like when you're scrolling and if your friend liked a post, their like heart comes up because they're your friend? Is that what you're talking about?
All I know is like when you go to reels
Because what
now,
specific feature are you talking
It's
about?
like a little bubble.
Yeah.
Like
It's
it
purple,
almost
right?
looks like
It's purple, right?
I can't remember.
Because what I'm thinking you're talking about and what I've noticed is, and what it wasn't on Reel specifically. It's just when I'm on my normal feed on Instagram,
so
and if I'm scrolling, and if someone that I am friends with on Instagram, if they have liked that specific post, they are they're in a purple like heart, or they're in a purple repost if they've reposted it.
So this is a terrible feature. I'm gonna show you this, and
so it's just a bubble, right?
So
You're talking about.
if you go up, if you hit reels and then you hit friends at the top,
okay. So I don't know what you're talking
it
about.
will
then.
show you. You can actually swipe through, and it will show you the reels that your friends like.
Okay, so that's different.
Yeah.
But have you guys been
Yeah.
able to see though, like the little bubbles popping up on your
shows you
actual
like
feed too?
what they're resharing.
So it's both. So it's both ways at this point.
So this is new. So
Okay.
just know that's a thing. Well, I didn't even know what it was. I just noticed at the top where it was like new feature, and I was like, oh, let me see what this is. And so you can actually flip through and see what you now. Just FYI, you need to know that's a feature because whatever you're liking, your friends can now go through and see whatever you're liking. Now you don't get to pick what friend. You just get to swipe through and it will show you. Now, I don't know about y'all, but like it's kind of telling. Like sometimes I'd be liking things and I'd be like, damn, that's about my life right now. And I'd be liking a thing about like your life crumbling or like whatever the shit you're liking is now very public, right? So just FYI, that's happening. Okay, so I'm flipping through the other day and I see this reel and I wish I would have screenshotted. I tried to go back before this and try to find it, but I can't find it. There's this reel and it's along the lines of something about, do you have somebody in your life that's like, you guys just say you're quote unquote just friends, but like you wish you were more than that. And every time you hang out, like you wish that there was like something more between you guys and like you never would say it, but like you wish there was something more between you guys. And then I look down and it's like this friend of mine that I've befriended and she has liked this post. Okay. And I like immediately I get this like punch in the gut because I'm like, oh no. Now, obviously,
why do you think it's you?
I don't know that it's me. I don't know that it's me.
Yeah.
I don't actually know that it's me.
You're just assuming.
I'm not assuming that it's me, but I can't also not know that it's not me. Does that make sense?
Well, can you give us context clues as to why you would think that though? Because I feel like we don't have, you have to give us information because I don't think that I would automatically assume that for someone unless I was given a reason to do so.
I would say that we're good enough friends to where like to me like we're cool enough friends to just be best friends. Like we're headed towards like best friend. To me it's like, oh, we talk every day, like, but if this is not best friend, I mean, there's never lines crossed. There's never like, to me, it's very platonic, like, and I'm making sure it stays.
Like you don't feel tension from either side when you hang out.
No.
Okay.
To me, though, I'm making sure it stays because I do appreciate the friendship and like it's to me very clear. I do not want to muddy this friendship up because it's important to me, right? And I've got a couple people like this in my life, right? But I also I've not seen anybody else post or like a post like that. Now again, it's possibly not about me at all.
It also could just be like conceptual, like all like stuff that doesn't always apply to like
100%.
Also, I'll like things that aren't about what my life is right now, but things that I have felt before.
And that's 100% the truth. So here's my question. Let's just say, now that we have this new terrible feature, which I wish was never a feature, which is also great for snooping on your friends, by the way. If you're ever bored, just snoop on your friends, because it can be kind of telling too about like what they're like. Also could be kind of scary. Like imagine if like your friends are liking some weird shit.
I would also like to say, though, I think what sucks is, I don't know about you guys, but I have like accidentally reposted things.
I do too sometimes.
Just because the buttons are so close. And then I have to like run over and delete it immediately.
Or I don't even realize it. Now that Instagram has a repost feature, like I didn't even realize I had that. The other day I was like, what? Or it was a TikTok actually. I was like, when did I repost that? I had no idea that I even anyway. So
that's what sucks too, where it's like some things could be accidentally be liked as well.
Could it be an accidental like? Absolutely. Would that be, put yourself in those shoes for a second, okay? Like put yourself in those shoes that you've befriended somebody, you appreciate the friendship, but it's a close friendship. You know that like you're it could be a couple degrees away from being like, there's no romance here, but you guys talk at least 5 days a week. You hang out probably, if not once a week, probably 3 weeks out of the month. I mean, would you be a little bit paranoid seeing what I saw and feeling like, oh,
it's about me?
It's about me. Knowing that, and I'll tell you, and I'll tell you why. It's because I'm trying to keep my life so crystal clear right now. I do not want to fall back into what the mess that I made with my life the last 7 years of my life. I'm trying to keep my life so.
But do you think that like you're almost creating your own drama?
How so?
Like for you to see that and then the spiral you're going on, and then you're like, now do I need to say something to her? I think I might now.
That's
like creating exactly.
That's
like
what I wonder.
You're
don't
like,
say something.
You're
that's
like
what I wonder.
creating these things
I'm asking,
for yourself.
I'm asking questions. So you see that, and you've got a new guy friend, and like, and so you would just be like, great, that's just a weird coincidence. Who cares? Let's just move on and keep on heading down the same trajectory.
Me personally, I would not assume that play is about me.
Okay.
Immediately.
Okay.
And I'm just going off of what you have shared with us.
Yeah.
And if there are obviously again like, you're the only one that knows if there have been situations or moments that like either have been a little more friendly or uncomfortable. Just going off of the information
that I've felt, and I'll tell you now. I'd be honest with you, if I felt like things had like been only the amount of times that like we talk, which would be again probably we talk 5 days a week, and then we probably hang out either.
Because she has a life, so I'm sure you're not the only person she knows in her life.
Right.
You know what I
mean? We probably hang out every other week, or maybe 3 weeks out of the month.
And I think with this kind of stuff, like I would never assume something is about me unless it was like I legitimately got in a fight with them yesterday about pickles, and I see my friend like a post, and she's like, I hate people that like pickles, and I'd be like, oh well, that's fucking about me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I feel like that is the only situation where like you could legitimately be like, oh, that's about me, versus like you kind of like creating.
So you would just move on. You wouldn't even be like, whatever, who cares? Okay. Yeah. Charlotte, same thing. You wouldn't think twice about it.
Yeah, I feel like it's more telling that this is like in the back of your head as something that you're so worried is gonna happen.
I'm paranoid.
I don't know if that's like you've had a lot of past female friendships that have gotten like blurred lines.
Yeah, they have.
And so maybe that's just like where that's coming from. But if you haven't felt anything where it doesn't feel like any tension between y'all, and you don't feel like she's giving you eyes, like I would assume she has other guy friends. It could be, I'm such a like generous liker. I will like stuff that barely applies to me sometimes. I'm just like, good for you. You created some content.
Great content
today.
There, buddy.
Like, yeah,
Love
like
that
I
post.
will literally be paying like 25% attention while scrolling through Instagram, just like shooting off likes. So
yeah.
I definitely wouldn't stress until you feel like there's genuinely something to stress about.
Maybe I'm overthinking the situation. That's why I need to talk to
my
best girlies over here.
Dead
ass. Need to talk to my best girlies over here because I want to make sure.
Yeah, I really think you're
I'm
good.
not headed in a bad direction. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you. Thank you for 5 years, by the way. Crazy. Yeah, remember the first episode we recorded, Jess? I was in my house in San Diego. Where the hell were you? You were probably in your apartment. We had recorded it from afar.
Oh my gosh, that's wild.
Yeah, and we were long distance. Well, not long distance, but we were still in San Diego recording that. Now here we are.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Woo.
Thank you guys for putting up with us for the last 5 years. Honestly,
thanks for hanging out, friend.
You guys are the community, man. We appreciate you guys probably more than you know. As I was reading through some of the, I was getting emotional last night because it's kind of crazy to us. It's like, I kind of forget you guys listen sometimes until you reach out to us, and like we've like formed these friendships with you guys.
Yeah.
And to think about like all the relationships that we have because of this silly radio show is like, I don't know.
Really, really cool.
It like, if I start to think about it too much, it gets like even too big for me to think about. So long story short, just thank you for being a part of these last 5 years. Or if you've listened to, I mean, Jess has been on the radio now for how many years have you been on the radio total?
Like 10 or 12.
10? Yeah, you've spent 10 years with Jess. Some of y'all spent 23 years with me. I mean, it's just really cool. A year with Charlotte, almost.
That's wild.
Yeah. So
started in November.
Thanks for putting up with us, man. You can find, if you don't connect with us, you should. We're on social media and we got podcasts and everything else. Jess, where do we find you?
Just do it. JESSDUITT on all socials.
Charlotte.
I am at PTSD Diva on the internet.
And I'm that guy Kramer. I've got a podcast called Certified Mama's Boy. And we will see you guys over there. If not, we'll probably be back next week. I mean, I don't know. You just never know. Everyone should be here, right? Am I in Canada next week? No, the week after I'm in Canada. All right. Love you guys. Have a great week, and we'll see you when we see you. All right. Bye.
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 See ya. Bye, YouTube. Love you guys.
Slay.